All right, I am here with another watch list for October 29th, 2024. The first one that I have that I'm going to be looking at for tomorrow is IVZ. If you look back on the monthly chart here, if you go back earlier in the year, we had this big outside candle followed by an inside candle that we broke out of. In the following 2 months, we had a couple candles. They came down, tested the lows, didn't quite make it, and then again came down, tested the price range of about 1550 here, came back, closed higher, and then we've been continuing this trend up on the monthly in the month of October. So I do think that this is a decent buying opportunity. Looking at the daily chart, we haven't had a big spike above the RSI since July, and then before that was December. So we definitely have room on the RSI to spike up again. I'm going to be looking at a range of, I do think we should break out of this 19 range and then get all the way to like 1950 and test out this 20 range here. The next one I have on my list here is TFC. Let's zoom out to the monthly chart and you can see that we had this bullish candle back in July, followed by, of course, what I like to see, an inside month that we have broken out of, but really haven't had our breakout yet. We've come back down and are testing the mid-range levels, which is great support. You can see the support way back here. You zoom out to the weekly. What does the weekly tell us? There's not a whole lot on the weekly that really shows us anything. And then on the daily, you can see that we do have room on the RSI to run. The last kind of breakout on the RSI was back in July and then in December before that. So I'm looking at this one to run until at least 50, 52. We might get to like 55 here, but I'm definitely looking at this one to get to the 49.50 range in the next few weeks. And the last one on my list here is NWS. Let's have a look on the weekly. The weekly, it looks like we're still on the inside of an inside month. You can see this candle was a very healthy bullish candle that we've gone inside on, and we're still on this month here, which we're about to end on. Because of this candle here being an outside candle with a very, very healthy bullish signal, followed by inside, I'm looking at this area to go long for sure. Looking at the weekly doesn't tell us a whole lot. And then if we zoom into the daily doesn't tell us a whole lot either. Looking at the RSI, you can see that we do have room for it to run. But keep in mind on this one, we are on an inside month, so we haven't gotten a clear signal that we are going to break out on the upside. But because of this candle here, I'm fairly confident in buying in this range in preparation for a breakout. As far as targets, I'm going to be looking at, we'll be looking at all-time highs. So it's hard to say how high we would get. We might only get to peak out about 31 or so, 32. But it's hard to see right now since we would be playing with all-time highs. But I do think that we do see all-time highs here, either next month or the month after. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment. If you have any stock symbols that you want me to check out and give you my opinion on, I'd be happy to do that. Simply leave a comment and I'll do that for you. It really helps if you do subscribe and follow me, being that I am just learning the ropes here on YouTube and other social medias. So give me a follow, and I will be back tomorrow with another watch list for Wednesday.